This is the Basilica of St. Paul outside the walls, one of the four major papal basilicas of Rome. Built over the burial site of St. Paul the Apostle, this church stands just beyond the ancient Aurelian city walls, which is why it carries the name outside the walls. And the scale is intentional. Roman emperors wanted this basilica to rival the grandeur of imperial architecture, signaling Christianity's rise as a dominant force of the empire. The entrance opens into a vast quadriportico courtyard inspired by ancient Roman forums and early Christian basilicas. At the center stands the statue of St. Paul holding a sword, symbolizing both the martyrdom and the sword of the word, referencing his role as Christianity's most influential theologian. The surrounding colonnades reflect classic Roman design, echoing ancient Greece and imperial Rome, a reminder that early Christianity did not reject Roman culture, but absorbed it and refined it. Ahead is the main basilica, reconstructed in the 19th century after a devastating fire in 1823 nearly destroyed the original structure. Pope Leo XII ordered its faithful reconstruction, preserving the early Christian layout while restoring its monumental scale. The gilded upper facade and mosaic artwork reflect centuries of devotion layered into a single structure. Inside, the space opens dramatically. 5 aisles, towering columns, and a coffered ceiling covered in gold. Above, you run one of the basilica's most unique features, a continuous gallery of medallion portraits of every pope from St. Peter to present day. According to tradition, when there is no more room left for new papal portraits, the end of the world will follow. The columns are made of reused ancient marble, many salvaged from Roman imperial buildings, physical remnants of pagan Rome repurposed for Christian worship. At the far end, the apse glows with golden mosaics, drawing the eye forward in the same way Roman basilicas once guided citizens towards imperial authority. Here you see the portraits of recent popes, including Benedict XVI and Francis, alongside empty frames reserved for the future. This living timeline reinforces the idea that the church is not static, but continuously unfolding across centuries. Below the altar lies the tomb of St. Paul, enclosed behind glass and marked by a simple inscription, Paolo Apostolo Mart. Archaeological excavations in the early 2000s confirmed remains dating to the 1st century, aligning the historical account of Paul's execution in Rome around 64-67 AD. This makes the basilica not just symbolic, but physically anchored into early Christianity. The apse mosaic depicts Christ enthroned, flanked by apostles and saints, a visual theology common in early medieval art. Gold dominates the imagery, representing divine light, eternity, and heaven beyond time. Along the sides are chapels used for Mass in multiple languages, including German and Vietnamese, reflecting Rome's role as a global spiritual center. This basilica serves pilgrims from every continent, continuing St. Paul's mission of spreading Christianity beyond borders. From the rear, the full scale becomes clear. Symmetry, repetition, and proportion dominate the design. Even during quiet moments, the basilica feels active, preparing for worship, scholarship, and ceremony. This smaller chapel offers an intimate contrast to the monumental nave. Designed for personal reflection, it reinforces the dual purpose of the basilica: public spectacle and private devotion. This statue honors Pope Gregory XVI, seated in full papal regalia. The Latin inscription commemorates his role in restoring and preserving the basilica after the 19th century fire, emphasizing continuity over innovation. This towering Paschal candelabrum dates to the 12th century. Carved with biblical scenes, it was used during Easter celebrations and represent the resurrection, light emerging from darkness. It survived through fire and Reconstruction, making it one of the basilica's most precious artifacts. Along the exit path are fragments from the original basilica, column capitals, marble carvings, and architectural remains. These are not decorations, but survivors, reminders that what stands today is both ancient and reborn. The basilica doesn't erase its past, it preserves it in layers, allowing visitors to walk through nearly 2,000 years of faith, art, and history. This is the end of this trip, and I hope you enjoyed this journey and learned something new. We will see you on the next episode.